Hey now! Hey now, hey now, hey now. We are live with some Sailor Moon. Yes. Another story. Let me get the word out here. What's this? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Alice. I'm in. This game is, it's a little weird, but I like it. Weird game, though. How you doing? Just finished doing all my posts and everything. Most games you'll ever weird. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. This game's really weird, though. But I guess it probably seems a lot more normal if you're into Sailor Moon, right? That's my assumption. That is it. This all seems very strange to me. But if you follow Sailor Moon, it's probably like, yeah, that's about right. Morrowind's pretty weird, yeah. Morrowind's a weird one. I like Morrowind, though. I like Morrowind. I would say it's my second favorite Elder Scrolls. I got this nasty fucking paper cut. It's not really a paper cut in the sense that it didn't come from paper, but it is that type of cut. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Whoop, that ain't it. I don't know if it'll show on the camera. I don't know if it'll focus. Maybe if I move my head away, I don't know. Can you see that? I don't think you can see that. If I... Yeah, it's not focusing. Well, it's sort of a paper cut, but it came from tinfoil, and I was taking the tinfoil off my ribs. I grabbed it weird, and it sliced my finger. I was like, ow! Damn, ow, what the fuck? And at first tinfoil, it's aluminum foil. At first I thought, like, I burned myself or something, because it was, like, right out of the oven, and I'm grabbing the aluminum foil, but then I'm like, oh, it's not hot. Like, aluminum foil doesn't get hot. But boy, did it slice me. It sucked washing the dishes today. Bop, 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 bop. They were delicious. They were delicious. I am very proud of the dry rub I made. I get better at it, you know? First time I made dry rub, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, because I always made wet ribs. And I wanted to make wet ribs today, but we did not have any molasses. What is up, EB? How are you doing today? How's the arm? But yeah, this cut, it's so tiny, but it's so painful. Atlas shrugged. And then shitted and farted. And then shrugged again. Need to find dinner? I feel you. Texas toast grilled cheese. That sounds like it would be interesting. What kind of cheese we talking about, though? That's what really matters, right? When it comes to grilled cheese, the bread is like a container for the cheese. Yo, tell me what's going on. Doing the shoulder dance. Smoked cheddar and smoked Gouda? Smoking! That sounds good. I would eat that. Not burger and fries this time. Same with that. Ah, so you're like, you know what? That burger and fries has served me well, but maybe they have other things that are good. I know what it's like when you're... a tomato bisque. I can't have that. I would love to eat it, but I can't have that. I know what it's like when you're like, you get stuck on one thing from a place that's really good, and they have this whole menu of good shit, but you're just stuck on one thing. Like, I remember, a quick story actually, when Taco Bell introduced breakfast, right? I was like, this is interesting. What are they going to do for breakfast? Let's find out, right? And all these fucking YouTubers were going out and like, I'm going to review the Taco Bell breakfast. And they would all like do this like overblown, like, oh, it's gross, nasty, spitting it out and shit. Like, I was like, come on. That's obviously fake too, right? So I went there and I decided to try the Crunch Wrap, the bacon Crunch Wrap, right? And it was fine. It came in 3 different varieties: bacon, sausage, and steak. And I tried the bacon one, and it was the actual wrap and the cheese and the egg and the potato and everything. That was good, you know. But the bacon was whack. It didn't taste like real bacon even. So I'm like, okay, let's try it with sausage, right? Went back and tried it with sausage. I'm like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever, right? And you know, they have it. You'd think like, wow, I should try it with steak. No, I got stuck on that sausage one, and every time I went to Taco Bell for breakfast, which was not very often, but every time I went, I got that same thing, the sausage crunch wrap. I never tried any of the other options. I never tried the steak one. I was just like, I found the thing. I found the thing I like. Now maybe, you know, if I had continued to go for a lot longer, I might have mixed it up, but I know what that's like. Well, yeah, it's true. Hard to fuck up breakfast sausage, though, right? It's hard to fuck that up. I mean, I'm sure people have fucked it up, but I would think that it's not the easiest thing to mess up in the world, right? But I know what it's like when you find like a place that you like and you get stuck on like 1 or 2 things on the menu, right? Like there's this fish restaurant near here called Balch's. I was just talking about this, right? And they have such a big menu and a lot of it is really good. And there were 2 periods where I got stuck on one thing. Sparkle, what's up? Thank you for the host. One was they had soft shell crab sandwich. Yum, right? Ordered that every time until it was out of season. And then another time, this was a few years later, because I kind of like forgot about the place. They don't know the soft shell crab sandwich anymore. I don't fucking care, right? Went back there, and I got really stuck on this broiled haddock with like pistachios on it. Grilled chicken, still getting fries. Ugh. Yeah, I had leftover gyro for lunch. Still feeling meh. Oh man, so both arms. Damn. Why couldn't you burn your COVID arm, right? Fudge. Oh, wait up. Are we dropping F-bombs? I'm gonna start dropping F-bombs. Fuck you. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. Those aren't F-bombs. And at the end, he comes in the mag and fuck you, butthole. Carrot salad. What is that? Just like diced up carrots with dressing? I don't know what a carrot salad is. It sucks. I've had burns like that, but like Sparkle, you've got to like stop doing this thing where you're like in horrible pain, and then you come on Discord and complain about being in horrible pain, and you don't take any painkillers for your horrible pain. You know, aspirin, Tylenol, ibuprofen, Aleve, all those things that exist to help. Carrots, green onions, and dried cranberries. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Alice. I like all of those things separately, but I don't think that I would like them together. And Sarah, thank you for the sub. Blood apps! Blood you, dropping the F-bombs on Twitch. 5 feet new again. That was a big one. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, though, you're treating it. Because I remember that time that you were hurting. I forgot what it was for. And June was still living you at the time, and June had to bring you a Tylenol like on a platter and go, oh, make you take it, and like stand there and watch you take it. Like, come on. Yeah, did you eat real food or did you eat garbage? You know, I mean, look, Spargo, I'm going to be real with you. You're young. You're at that age where you could eat a lot of garbage and get away with it. And I say enjoy it while you can. But at the same time, when you're not feeling well, your body needs real food. Yelling at the doctor is the best therapy of all. Pasta, breadsticks, and milk. So you're carb loading like a motherfucker. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's like real food right there. Oh yeah, you won't be a skinny bitch anymore. You can get thick, 3 C's. But thank you again for the sub, Sarah. I was just thinking of that. It's a different episode. I was just thinking of that Aqua Teen episode where they're like, they thought Meatwad was pregnant. Let me see if I could find his rant about the ice cream. Let's see. I want to do that. Meatwad ice cream rant. Meatwad's probably not 2 words, but... Alright, I don't want to watch a video. I just want the quote. Yeah, he was pregnant with baby spiders. Okay, so there's a lot of bleeping in this. I'm just going to assume that every curse word is fuck. Well, boy, I apologize. My hormones are going nuts. Now, please, if you would, get the fuck out of my way. I mean, how many times do I gotta fucking write ice cream on this fucking list before somebody gets his ass in gear and brings some fucking ice cream? Maybe I should get a steak knife and etch it into your motherfucking forehead. How hard can it fucking be? Ice motherfucking cream. I guess that's the price I pay for living with 2 fucking morons. That's not a bed, that's a damn grill. He didn't say Jesus, he said gee whiz. Remember, they're like, you can't say Jesus, you have to say gee whiz. And that was based on a thing where they actually did a focus group. It had to do with Aqua Teen about what people were actually offended by. And, you know, Aqua Teen is a show that pushed it a lot. And they found that no matter what, across the board, the one thing that would offend the majority of people is when they said Jesus. You know what I mean? They said Jesus? Oh, you can't say that. So they started calling him Gee Whiz, huh? It was Gee Whiz. He touched me on my unit. In broad daylight. All right. Gee Whiz. Let's just call him Gee Whiz. Huh? Remember when he was praying for pizza? Bring me a pizza, extra crispy with the mild sauce. Amen. Meatwad, who are you talking to? Shh, quiet, he's making pizza. Who's making pizza? Gee whiz. Well, South Park's a bit different, yeah. But I mean, there's a character in South Park that's his catchphrase. Just going, Jesus Christ, is his catchphrase. But for some reason, like all the crazy jokes in Aqua Teen, nobody was really offended by it. But they said that like the one thing that the most people were offended by was when they said Jesus. So they made a whole ass episode making fun of it. And then the crazy thing was that Ted Nugent was in that episode, and they said they got Ted Nugent to do the voice acting, and they didn't know how down he was going to be with being made fun of, because, you know, Ted Nugent is a notorious chud. He takes himself really super seriously, you know, and they were like, I don't know if we can make fun of this guy. Hey, Moogle, don't move, man. Yeah. Gee whiz, son of God. So they didn't know if they were like, we don't know if we can actually make fun of this guy. So they said, you know, for your scene, we were thinking we'd put you in like a loincloth or something like that. And he goes, just have a fucking badger wrapped around my waist. And that's why they did that. Of course, see, the thing about that, though, is that Ted Nugent definitely did not realize that he was making fun of himself in that scene. Ted Nugget, yeah. Saw him once in a McDonald's. Well, not that I was in the McDonald's. I was driving, and I saw him come out through the drive-thru. And I remember I was on my lunch break, and I went back to the job I had at the time, and I said, I saw Ted Nugent at the McDonald's, right? I wonder what he got. Who knows? It was kind of from a distance, you know? And I said I saw Ted Nugent at the McDonald's. Nobody believed me. And they're like, well, how do you know it was Ted Nugent? Because they're like, what, were you in the McDonald's and he was there? I was like, no, I was outside. He was in the drive-thru. He was in his car, right? And, I'll get me a McWhopper. A McWhopper. And nobody believed me. They're like, oh, how do you know it was Ted? And I remember this to this day. I was like, how do you know that it was Ted Nugent? And I said, well, he was driving a giant fucking truck, and it had all these hunting and fishing, stickers all over it, and the license plate said Ted Nugent, and Ted Nugent was driving, so that's how I know it was Ted Nugent. They're like, how did you know it was his car? It's like, because he was fucking driving it. Alright. Oh, it's even better than that. They don't actually call them Big Macs. They call them not Big Macs. Which is even better, right? Would you like a not Big Mac today? Oh, boy. You gotta love the vindictiveness of fast food restaurants, right? I'll have a not Big Mac, please. Alright, guys. I'm wanting to play this game, actually, today. So let's play the intro and let's get going. I see where we can sit. I see where we could eat or possibly shit. I see where we could look at a lemon. I see the carpet. I don't see a fucking bed. What kind of fucked up house is this?
I ain't even lying. I could watch this all day.
You suck. Dude, your hat is awesome, but what is with the rest of that outfit? You look like Uncle Sam, fucked a tomato. What is wrong with you? Oh, yeah, baby, my pants are so tight. That's how you do it. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. What the hell? Oh my god, the guy spawned underneath me and lifted my ass up. Lifted me like Jennifer Grey in fucking Dirty Dancing. Sweaty parts were forced on you. My drill is cursed. Eek! Wait a minute, I don't want this guy forcing nothing on me. Oh, I'm so naughty. Stick your sword in my ass, Soma Cruz. I'm a bad... Where we left off, Canada, eh? Canada. It's like, I didn't think people could live in national parks. Anyway, my village is over there. It's like that horrible M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Village. Alright. I need my notes up. Although I think I already got to the level that I need to be for this area. I think I remember. You played Neo Geo Battle Coliseum? How'd you enjoy it? It's sort of like SNK's version of Capcom Fighting Evolution. Except that it's better than that. Capcom Fighting Evolution was kind of a lazy sort of thing. Yeah, I thought so. I should be like level 16 or ish. Level 12. Is that what I wanted to level up to? Hold on. I did write level 12. Okay. Now, here's the thing, though. Is this the village that I started in? Or is this the one that I got to? I don't remember if I doubled back. There's a big-ass lake here. I think this is the new village, because I don't remember there being a big-ass lake. He will shit his pants. See, that's where he's wrong. See, because what Matt needs to do is just be ready, right? And not be wearing pants. That way you're covered, right? Terry and geese. Okay, yeah, no, this is... Alright, this is where the enemies are. Okay. Never got back to Ass-Face Lake. Speaking of which, it is Atsugesho. I'm pretty sure that's Japanese for ass-face bastard. I'm pretty sure that's what that means, right? Never go back to Assface Lake. I remember Jesse did a full playthrough of that. Alright, let me talk to people and shit. Why, hello, would you like to know some fun trivia? If a man in Metis wishes to propose to a woman, he must find a particular artifact to declare his love.
Never go back to Assface Lake.
It appears as though Mary and George's union has been forbidden in Metis as well. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the video was about that long. But he went into it completely blind, and his reactions were really great. That's amazing that somebody who made something like that went on to make something like Rogue Legacy. Which is like, there was this crazy Flash game sort of along those lines called Rambo Last Blood. And it starts out where you're like Rambo and you have a gun and you're shooting. And you walk a few steps forward and then you're immediately hit by a car and you die. And the whole game is you're in the afterlife and you have to meet all the soldiers that you killed and hug them so that you could go to heaven, which is Lobster Fest at Red Lobster. So it's this crazy Flash game. I played it a really long time ago. It was, if you ever hear me do the "come here, bro," nice, it was from that video, right? The guy who made that game went on to work on like The Last of Us or some fucking really popular game like that. I forgot what game it was, but it was some. I think it might have actually been The Last of Us. And by the way, that was years before there was actually a movie called Rambo Last Blood. What's up? Welcome. What do you have here? Oh, they have accessories here. Am I all decked out? Let me see. I have a tiara, earrings, and anklet. I'm decked out. Yeah, because you had to kind of know what you were doing in that to get the best ending. Sexy hiking. I can't say I ever... Yeah, we made that. That's great. This bad blood with Metis is nothing new, young lady. Well, it makes sense because she's wearing green, right? For special accessories. This bad blood with Metis is nothing new, young lady. It's gone on for the past 4 decades. This is just something you just say to a random teenage girl walking by, right? Wearing a superhero outfit. Oh, and actually, now that you mentioned that, I did bring up a puzzle piece guide, and I think I missed one. So let me look at this real quick. I think I could go back and get it. This is gonna kill me though. Hold on. Let me just see if there was one back in that other... No, it's in this village. Alright. So apparently there's a puzzle piece in the back. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Makes Quap look intuitive and simple. Sexy hiking? Was it either of those things? Since last month, poor Mary isn't allowed to leave her house anymore. Let me just see. Are there any other puzzle pieces around here? Let me see. Yes, there is another one. Alright. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I'm just going to keep looking. Apparently they're all in barrels around here. I already looked at that one. Some of those barrels are doctors. It says there's like 3 of them.
Never go back to Assface Lake. You might get ass ripped off or replaced by your face. And ass ripped off and not your face ripped off and replaced by your ass. I don't know what the fuck I'm singing.
I think there's 3 from based on what this says. It was hiking in a very loose sense, but sexy it was not. I feel you. Usually when a game has to go out of its way to describe itself as sexy, it's not. here's the inn. Oh god, getting over it is so fucking silly. That game should not exist. I don't know, it says like... Okay, I'm just trying to find this other puzzle piece. I think it might be more like down here. Maybe not. Get over it. Yeah, sexy Parodius. There was nothing sexy about sexy Parodius, right? Wait. Oh, I'm not even in the right section of the thing. That's why. Hold on. Okay, here we are. Apparently there's a guy that gives you one, too. Alright. Let me, This is Mishi Village. Alright. Apparently there's a dude walking around... Do you guys remember if there was a... Because apparently there's an NPC walking around in the woods that you could get a puzzle piece from. Pretty Girls Mahjong... Oh, I remember that. Yeah. You left it open and it made it look like you played a lot more than you did. Sexy Pong. Oh my god. Let's see if I can find this guy that they're talking about. I did bring up a puzzle piece guide. Hold on to this for me. I don't remember if I got it or not. There's apparently an NPC that gives you a puzzle piece. Oh, it's in like a secret area. Okay. The directions for it are from the other village, so let me go back there. There's got another puzzle piece there. I mean, I would try that, right? Let's see. East Mishi Village, right? Okay. I'm actually... Okay, so let's see. It says... Go right and so you can't go in that direction anymore, and then go up and you'll go straight through the trees? Are they talking about here? Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. What? Oh, you're looking for a puzzle piece, eh? Sure, here you go. Sweet. Okay, we got that one. I like it. I mean, like, I know nothing of Sailor Moon, but I like this so far. My god, Z-SNES. I remember Z-SNES. Bad idea to use it today, but back in the day, it was like, here, this is a Super Nintendo emulator that'll run on a potato. And there's another puzzle piece. Okay, so... Alright. You're a massive Sailor Moon fan? Okay. I'm definitely not a Sailor Moon fan because I've never watched it. This is my first experience with Sailor Moon, but I like this game. It's cool. It's better than the Magic Knight Rayearth game, which was, while not a bad game, was like very easy. Like it was sort of like baby's first RPG. And I talked about, you know, how there is a place for that kind of thing. But this game is not like that. Okay. Okay, so apparently, there's the puzzle piece there that I already got. Okay. And I got this one. Every woman in Canada is Pippi Longstocking, apparently. Okay. Any others? Let's see. No, that's it. Let's check out the puzzle piece here. Let's check out the puzzle, rather. Oh, damn, look at that. That's like almost there already. Okay. Alright, let's actually walk around and, like, go in... Well, I think I walked around and talked to everybody, but I gotta explore these houses. There must have been something I missed, because the story hasn't moved on yet. Well, this is the inn, but I'll check it out. There might be people hanging out here. There's a save point. Might as well. That is not saving. Is there a JoJo game on the Super Famicom? I don't know. The first JoJo game that I remember was like, arcade. And Dreamcast, you know? The fighting games were, yeah, they were arcade, and then they were like on PlayStation and Dreamcast. But I don't think any of those were on Super Nintendo. Because there was two arcade fighting games made out of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There was JoJo's Venture, and then there was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Heritage for the Future. And then there was a Dreamcast game that compiled the two into one game, kind of like what they did with Darkstalkers. All these fucking houses are empty, yo. Oh, there's a PlayStation version of Real Bout, huh? Many things have started falling down around the Chief's Manor lately. Wonderful. Have you heard? Our Chief's Manor was built atop ancient ruins. Probably shouldn't do that. Word is, even the people of Metis think that George to be something of a pansy. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we don't want that boy from Metis here. Certainly, he's just after the chief's fortune, and he will see none of it. I don't think it's any of your business, sir. Oh, there's the... Okay. You know what? There are some fighting games in Europe that are, like, ridiculously rare. As a matter of fact, there's a game that I'm going to be playing for Neo Geo at some point called the Kazuna Encounter, right? The Neo Geo, like... Okay, so Neo Geo is an arcade machine, but it's also a home machine. And the home machine version, in Japan, it wasn't super common. The American, rare, even more rare. But in Europe, apparently there was only 12 copies ever made. A copy of the Kazuna Encounter for the PAL region, tens of thousands of dollars it's worth. Good word, is Metis adding new rubbish to its equally rubbish village? Whoa! What the fuck? She's got superpowers. You shouldn't be able to kick her that far. Listen here, young lady, you stay away from Mishi. And you are to never to return. Well, what the hell? That's what I was saying. Yeah, what the butt indeed. Oh, is he just going to kick me again? Or just nudge me? Okay, Wait, there's something here. Is this a necklace? Yeah, it's a tree pendant, like the one I got from George. Excuse me, could you please bring that up here somehow? Oh my god, that is trolling, Alice. Huh? Did you drop this from the window? Whoa, just yeet. Through that very closed window. Are you the person who father raised his voice at? Did you come from Metis? Yeah, he actually kicked my ass. Your pendant, oh, it's just like George's. Tell me, is he well? Yeah, fuck him, right? Shh, we shouldn't talk so loud. I'm Jupiter. I'm here because I want to see if I can lend you two a hand. First things first, do you want to get back together with George? Yes, I want to be with him more than anything in the world, heart emoji. You really just put it all out there like that, huh? Mary, who are you speaking with? Uh-oh. Maple Leaf Penance, yeah. Dearest, unlock the door. Oh no, there's nowhere to hide. Mary, answer me, girl, right this instant. He's coming. Quick, you should climb back out the window, but... I've got a better idea. How about I break down this wall? Excuse me? Don't be absurd. How would you do such a thing? Just watch. Damn! He's certainly not going to see that or hear the giant crash, right? Wow! She's strong, yeah. Your strength is simply earth-shattering, Jupiter. It's no big deal. But it looks like the way out's sealed. Guess I gotta bulldoze through again. No, this should take us underground. Why would it? It's an ancient tunnel leading to ruins, or so I've heard. However, it's unknown as to where it goes, or if there even is an exit. Why is this connected to your bedroom? Well, we should get going. Don't worry. It'll all work out somehow. Come on, let's go. This is certainly a thing. Wait, I should probably be checking these things. Hey, a metis herb. Boy, he sure gave up trying to get in here, right? Whatever happened with that? Jupiter, we mustn't dawdle. Father's just outside the door. He'll be standing out there till the end of the game. Like, what the fuck? Lots of talent. She's got loads and loads of talent. Good God. Emerald earrings! Well, that's specifically for her, so let's do that. Talent. Let's see. It's a boost to attack. Defense actually goes down? Why? Speed goes way up. Evade goes up a little bit. I'll put it on. That's weird, though. The most popular Twitch streamers have lots and lots of talent. Oh my. You found a red berry. Fantastic. How do they taste, Ralph? Are they good? They taste like burning. Blueberry. Hey, Mogul, what's going on? Whoa, ludicrous speed. Hey, there's a puzzle piece. I don't think I need a guide so much. Well, I mean, I guess to walk through the trees, that one part I need a guide. But if you just check everything, right? Uh-oh. Maybe I need a map of this place. We'll see. Brown Jakoku. I don't know what Jakoku is, but they certainly are brown. It also tells me I should get to level 16, so. Let me see. Do I have a map? Let's see. Canada map. I don't think I need a map of whole Canada. Well, let's see. Does that contain... Oh, it contains everything. Da, 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 da. Outside area. Right. Underground castle. Mansion and caves. I think that's where I'm at. Okay, yeah, I see. They're craptacular. Well, yeah. My notes do say when I get to this point to get myself to level 16. So perhaps I should do that. Hey, I got a puzzle piece there. I'm just looking around this area first. Alright, well let's, yeah. Oh, I have a button to speed up, right? Welcome to the craptacular. Oh, that's fine. It's like, I know we're trying to escape from your insane father, but... and get you back to your boyfriend, but... I need to level up. Can we just fight these Grim Reapers in your basement for a while? Why are there Grim Reapers in your basement? I got another puzzle piece. Another puzzle piece. So you're getting grilled what is it, like a grilled chicken sandwich, or Like a platter, and you said you're getting fries as well. Chimkin. And fries with vinegar, nice. Another puzzle piece. Just a platter? Oh, okay. Nice. An extra piece because hunger. Alright, we just hit level, I guess, probably level 13. I wish it told you on that screen what level you were hitting. I do like grilled chicken. As long as it's got some good flavor to it, you know? It's got to be seasoned. I think it was another puzzle bit. This puzzle's like almost complete, I think. The pepper gives it a kick. I remember that whole thing. It's like, what are you making? Spicy chicken? What do you season it with? Salt and pepper. But what makes it spicy? The black pepper gives it a kick. I was like, oh my god. Unless you put like a crap ton of black pepper on there, they ain't gonna be no fucking kick. I mean, hey, look, if you want to make chicken and season it with just salt and pepper, that's fine, right? I ain't gonna be mad about that, right? But don't call it spicy. You know what I'm saying? Don't even call it spicy, because that's some white people shit. Like Evie just says, like, please don't do that. That is not spicy. It does not have a kick, not even a nudge. But remember, minty is just cold spicy. That's not just white, it's white. I remember when that whole thing came out about minty is cold spicy. June was saying that to Corin on Facebook just to set her off. He'd be like, hey Corin, and she'd like, don't you say it. And they'd go, minty is cold spicy. Like, fuck you, you know. So it became a whole thing. So then one day I got June really good. I said, hey, what are you up to? Like, oh, I got these sour candies. They're really fucking sour. And I go, sour is just sad spicy. Jude was like, pretty much what you said. It's true, but I hate it. It's like you're right, but fuck you. You know. They were not happy. But they couldn't really argue with it, right? Hey, another level up. What is that? Level 14, I think. Yep, level 14. It's like, it's just, you don't gotta say it just because it's true. Bitter is irritated spicy. I like the cut of your jib. I was like, yeah, sour is just sad spicy. And this is when June had a name that was something like Sad Dragon in Snow or whatever the fuck it was on Steam. Last Beats in Sadness, you know. Whoa. I should play music while I'm doing this. I should. You know what I'm gonna do? Alright, because I wanted to share this to the Discord the other day for EB, because I was like putting zombie sneak attack songs on there. And the Big Band Theory, parts 1 and 2, was too big for Discord, right? Sad Dragon, instead of sex toys, they send you ice cream and cheesy movies. There you go. So I'm gonna, while I'm grinding the rest of this, I'm gonna play from Zombie Sneak Attack, The Big Band Theory, part 1 and 2. Well, we sampled all this big band jazz. I don't care if it gets copyright claimed, you know. All they do is mute this port of the VOD, you know.
Kick it, Charlie.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that must have been the regular label there. Yeah. I don't think I'd have a problem with this. Because you know what? I have this on YouTube, and it's like, it's fine. You know what I mean? Oh god, I gotta lower it. That's very fucking weird. There's a reason we called this album Psychotropic Seminiferous Tubules. But how could he get banned for playing his own music? I guess the record label was fucking him, huh? God, I remember The Mask. That shit was weird. What will happen first? Will I reach level 16 or will the song end? Song. Somebody was fucking with him? Yeah. That's pretty terrible. Hey, there's a level. I love it. Even all this, you can still kind of hear Chattanooga Choo Choo. You can tell at the time I was very into big band music and anger. Definitely, if you do that, definitely tell me the results. This is from the concept album. This is the part where the main character has to play big band to fend off zombie clones of himself. And instead of saying brains, they go drugs. Big band music and anger, so Cuphead. There's a reason I like Cuphead as much as I did. I remember when I sent this to June when I was finished with it. They were just like, this is it, this is your magnum opus. Like a magnum opus and it's crap. Yes, it would have, you're right. The only thing that stopped me from calling Cuphead Game of the Year at the time is that it came out the same year as Hollow Knight. And let's be real, as great as Cuphead is, Hollow Knight is better. Yep, the Holy Reverend Daryl K. Horsenuts, aka Mark, formerly of Zombie Sneak Attack, currently of Meth. Still level 50. Are we still on part 1? Ooh. Yeah, we're still on part 1. Hell, I had a lot of fun making this bullshit. And so this is the Big Band Theory Part 1. The subtitle is something like a trombone fucking a drum or some shit like that. And then the second part is like, the drum was tight. Important information from Nin. That's Gilbert Gottfried. This is part 2. The drum is tight. Everybody likes ribs, though, right? Hey, there's the level up. Okay. Alright, I won't put you through the torture of listening to part 2. Right? We put the game audio back. Well, that happened. Alright. Oh. Make up, apparently, is what they say. Yeah, right? We should do Zombie Sneak Attack just for the memes, right? Oh, I gotta check the puzzle because holy shit, I've been getting puzzle pieces almost every battle. Oh, that is the wrong button. Yeah, it's almost finished. Everywhere at the end of the time? What? We actually had a live album called Live from the End of the World. Which means I just took a bunch of songs and put like crappy live crowd sounds and banter on it. I guess the ruins you were talking about really are down here, huh? Look, there's something written up there. Eat at Joe's. What the fuck? But of course, I can't read it. What I can see is the symbol of Jupiter is there. Well, what a coincidence. Because you're Sailor Jupiter. Huh. 6 hours long, wow. I'm trying to rack my brain, but I just don't get it at all. So, you came all this way in search of the stone. How admirable. Fortunately, you won't find it here. Kilroy was here. Wait, who's Kilroy? Who are you? If we meet again, I'll tell you. In just a little while, this place will have a cave-in. Oh, you should get out while you can. Was she truly serious about the cave-in? Come on, we gotta escape. Interesting. Oh, now we're here, and there's a giant staircase. Mary! George! Thank you, Jupiter. It wasn't easy, let me tell you. By the way, I had a question. Is there a way for you to get together without worrying about the feud? Actually, yeah. Your food's on the way. They skipped the sandwich QA this time, because it wasn't a sandwich. I found out something about that nephrite you need while I was hitting the books. Turns out there was records of it from about 40 years ago. It was used to enter into matrimony. But where is it now? I guess it's in that protection god place. It'd be nice if we could get it. By protection god, do you mean the giant tree? Yeah, that's it. Sounds good. Now's your time to shine. Huh? You think I should... Yeah, go nab that stone. That way everything can get cleared up. And a certain happy couple could get back together. That'd be one hell of a road trip. Not Domino's, so no QA shit. Yeah, I figured. It sounds agreeable. For now, I shall return to Mishi. I place my faith in you, Georgie Kins. Oh my god, she said Georgie Kins. Why did she say that? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That happened. Alright, hold on a second. Alright. Alright, could I go back in there? Apparently not. All that's left down there is a heap of rubble. Marine National Park. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're known for the maple gods, right? Not sure where exactly I'm supposed to go, though. You know, the village girls don't want Mary and George to get married. Me included. That's my man. Just about all of us wanted a chance with him. Yeah, well, he's with me right now. Alright. And whiskey and good... Yeah, right? Oh my god, Barney and Betty and the kids were murdered. Oh my god, you're sick. I love it. Don't ever change. Let me just see if this what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know. Oh, I gotta go to the other village. Alright. There we go. Oh, it's buffering? Let's see. Well, it does say that I dropped some frames. It's not currently doing it, but it does say that I dropped some frames. So, you know what? When I opened that Windows movie player, media player, it might have been trying to like pull some information on some things or something, and that might have been what caused it. Is it still happening? Because it shouldn't be right now. It did say that I dropped 3 frames, but it's not like currently doing it. Not currently? Okay, cool. Oh, and then it starts doing it. It starts doing it right as soon as you said not currently, it went up again. It didn't go up a lot, but it went up a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye on it and let me know if it gets really bad. It seems to be like, it's not like a major issue recently, but like every once in a while it's been kind of a little off. It's sort of frustrating because it's not a big enough problem to justify calling the cable company and, you know, going through that whole thing, but it's still like a, you know, enough of a problem to be a problem. Alright, here we are. I probably got to go to the big house, maybe? I don't know, actually. Hold on, let me see what this says. I didn't read past... Oh, apparently I gotta go in the big tree, but I don't know where that is. Oh, no, wait, no, it's... Oh, I remember where the tree is. It's actually in the other village. They have similar, names, Meshi and Metis. So, it's actually the other one. Yeah, I remember there being a big tree there, now that I think about it. Alright, I can handle this. They do sound like Canadian town names, it's true, right? It can't all be Timmins in Ontario and Montreal, right? Sometimes it's Metis and Meshi. Oh boy. Metis and Meshi. I want to know what was in the coconut cyclone drink. Maybe it was just... Beaverton, there you go. Halifax, yeah. Maybe it was just a pina colada. There was a tree. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I'll find it. Beaverton Falls. It was like... So remember, this village has a weird layout where it's like sort of split into 2 parts. And in the middle of it is where the tree was, I think, which would be... Well... Maybe not. Here it is. Yep. Alright, do I have... Does that map I have, does that include the tree? Let me see. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up? So you're still alive, I see. Yeah, now you'd better tell me who the hell you are. Halifax sounds like a drug or a spin-off of Xanadu. Yeah, it's like, ask your doctor if Halifax is right for you. I'm opposing Marduk, a warrior who crossed space-time protected by the planet Jupiter. Hold up, you crossed space-time? You were constantly crossing space-time if you think about it, right? It's one peaceful day after another. Yep, we're living in a real paradise. Just another day in paradise. The legendary silver crystal sure lives up to its name. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. So you want to make out or something? Don't cross the beams. After all, if it wasn't for its power, the world would fall into chaos. Do people just exposit? Horrible wars would start again. We really do owe everything to the silver crystal. Oh, I could tell from the whole, like, crystal fetish the whole design of this place has. Like, you got, like, the crystal railing here, and then the crystals here. This thing on the ground looks like a crystal. These are tiny little green crystals. They're not even leaves like you would think they are, right? It does look like Phantasy Star, you're right. Stop going on about peace. Don't you know anything? So many of those wars started because of the Silver Crystal. The Dark Kingdom, the Dark Crystal apparently, the Black Moon, the Death Busters. Deathbusters. Wait, okay, so is any of this stuff that she's saying from Sailor Moon, or is this stuff from the game? You just keep yourself in the dark, refusing to see reality for what it really is. Now I understand, Marduk. Apsu. Mankind is full of fools. They don't even understand that this current piece is nothing but a sham. Deathbusters from the show? It sounds like something from anime. Yes. Alas, the past shall eventually repeat. So long as the silver crystal exists, its bloody history will haunt the world. Alright, Apsu, I'm in. We'll get that crystal and completely eradicate the wars it causes. Marduk, I knew you would accept. Because I read the script. Sailor Jupiter, I commend you for getting this far. But that's as far as you go. I'll be the one who gets the stone first. It's funny. I'm out of here. Okay. Where'd she go? Oh, okay, here we go. Makeup. Oh, I didn't even see what these things are called. Well, next time I run into them, I'll look. Alright, so this actually, I don't think I need this map, because this actually looks insanely linear. So let me go back to my notes. There we are. I mean, it's a tree, so... Hey, a save point. Why not? No more buying batteries? Well, if that's the only thing in your house that uses batteries, I guess, right? Deathbusters. We bust death. Oh, there we go. How nice of them to hollow out this tree and put stairs in it. It's very handy. Way easier than climbing a tree the traditional way. It's like, do you ever want to, like, climb a tree and you're like, wow, this would be easier if there were stairs. Ah, chicken strips that are actually seasoned with herbs and spices and shit? Nice. I mean, grilled chicken you have to season, like, aggressively. You can't just let it be bland. Another save point already? Okay. Dumb bull. You know what's funny is there's an enemy in the Final Fantasy 1 called the Bull, and it's doing that pose, but it's like a Minotaur man, not like a woman like that, you know? All you know is, yes, seasoning good. Oop, oop. Link looking head ass. Alright. There we go. I have saved 35 times. It almost seems excessive at the point in the game I'm at. Alright, we can see the glaciers from here. How high is this fucking tree? Here we go. Well, that was fast. Yeah, all I had to do was walk up some stairs. This is no big whoop. But not fast enough. The stone is mine. Mwah! What the fuck? Well, she's dead. She fell. Jump down after her? Yes? There it is! She literally, I thought she jumped off for some reason. She literally just fell? Yo, Gray, what's up? Thank you for the sub. 26 a month. Fun fact, you met Amanda Miller, Jupiter's current voice actress, and showed her a video of this game. She asked why Marduk looks exactly like Jupiter and explained about the opposite senshi to her. Nice. Rest in pepperoncini, right? Who wouldn't? Yeah. She just jumped off for no reason? Finally, Nephrite's Nightstone. Stop right there! Who wouldn't? I mean, I wouldn't just jump off, right? No, I guess I did, though, right? Quick, get this stone back to Mary. But it's all right. Just go. She seems just slightly damaged, right? All right, I'm leaving. My fabulous green hair. You might have the stone, but all I need is to end you. You want to kill me, huh? That your idea? Or someone else calling the shots? I'm the only one telling me what to do. And I'm telling me to kill you. And I've decided that each and every last one of you sailor soldiers needs to die. Yeah, first he's got to propose. Then maybe we can get it. Then I'll get the silver crystal. She slid towards me in her fighting game stance. Alright, let's do this one. That seems like the thing to do. Sparkling wide pressure. Alright, no big deal. Wow, she ain't shit. And I got another puzzle piece. You know I'm gonna have to fight her again. Because that was too easy. Damn that Apsu. She said I could be stronger than the sailor soldiers. Did she really grant me the power to change my destiny? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Sailor Jupiter. You might have beaten me today, but don't you even dare think you'll win next time. She's gone. What's that name she said? Apsu? Who in the hell? Did she say something about changing destiny? Jupiter, wow, not a single scratch on you. You're really something else, you know that? Great chef, super strong. You're unlike any girl I've ever met. Wait, did she cook for him at some point? I don't remember that. Aw, you're making me blush. But more importantly, is the stone safe? Yeah, we should hurry and let my old man know that we got it. Wait, what? I thought he was going to propose. Oh, that's right. She cooked the fish. I forgot about that part. Yeah, she was sitting there with her campfire, and he's like, "Oh, that smells good, eh?" I remember now. One of these houses is the right house. I don't know. I think it might be this one, because this one actually has an upstairs. Are you the guy? Do you want to be the guy? Yeah. What? You found the nephrite at the top of the protection tree. Oh, wait. I bet that bastard had something to do with it. George, we're going to Mishy now. Why? I thought you were on good terms with Mishy. Yeah, he's going over there to give him a piece of his mind, apparently, right? I never beat it either. I never really wanted to beat it because, to be honest, it's not that good of a game. Yeah, everyone's in this, like, one-bedroom, like, studio place. And these motherfuckers out there, they got, like, 2 floors, multiple rooms, nice shit. I guess I gotta go down and out. Alright. God, this is like the medium speed. Ludicrous speed. Oh my god, that's funny. A cheap death in the credits. That game was nothing but cheap deaths, and it's like once you get over all like the memes and the cute little jokes and references to older games, it ain't that good of a game, to be honest with you. There's much better super hard platformers out there. I think I probably just have to go up to the big fucking place here, this one. You broke my fucking wall, you hoser. This outsider found the nephrite on top of the protection tree. And you're the one who put it there, you low-down slime? Good show, you old badger. They really are Canadian. It certainly took you long enough to find it. Admit it, you did all this because you were so attached to your little sister. Wait, I thought that was his daughter. Good grief, man, don't start this again. Oh, wait. Dude from one village married the other dude's sister. That's what it is. And now... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is bad. Hold on. If... Okay, wait. I need, like, the floating... I wish you had, like a floating math equations thing for it, right? Hold on a second. If this motherfucker right here married this motherfucker's sister, right? Doesn't that mean that this one and this one are cousins? What the fuck, Canada? Wait, is this just Japan's idea of how it goes down in Canada? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the little sister thing means something else. But it seems to be implying that this guy married this guy's sister, and now his son wants to marry his daughter, which would make them first cousins. Wow. After all, who is the one without the manhood to find the stone, I'll show you my manhood to keep this up. Was this huge argument caused by these old guys bickering for 40 years? I thought it was about hockey. Little sister? Father, does this mean that George's mother is your younger sister? And so that would make George's mother my aunt? Yes! I hope y'all didn't do too much. It's Kentucky. You've never spoken of Auntie before. Indeed, and we'd cut ties ever since they made their union. Yeah, this old hoser was such a stick in the mud. I never could stand him. Alright, so... Yo. Hold up. If he really didn't want her to get with the dude, why didn't he just say, by the way, that's your cousin? Oh, Canada. Like, what the fuck? I beg your pardon? Well, have you ever had a rubber nose up your hose? Up your nose? It doesn't sound very pleasant. I've had a nasal endoscopy. It sucked. It wasn't made of rubber, but, you know, I don't imagine that would have been an improvement. Take off to the great white north. Take off. You heard me. So Mary and I are related? Regretfully, that seems to be the case. I beg you to reconsider, dearest. Yes, this green-haired boy's father wanted my beloved little sister. But the coward lacked the fortitude to acquire the nephrite. Okay, so back in the day, though, when a kid would say up your nose with a rubber hose, you just reply, well, up your ass with broken glass. So, yeah. What are you talking about? Oh, talking about. You're the weirdo with the sister complex. Yep, that's Geddy Lee. You said the stone was in the ruins, and I searched through them far and wide. Just admit you lied, you bold-headed bastard. So let me get this straight. They're related. That means I could get with George. That's what she's thinking, right? That's what she's thinking, right? She's thinking she could get with the green-haired dude, right? Because he's not going to, like, marry his cousin. He might have already done stuff with her, right? Hopefully it wasn't anything major. Maybe a little hand action at the most. The Missy Chief didn't want his sister getting married, and so he pulled a nasty prank on the Metis Chief. George, Mary, I think it's up to you to let the villagers know. I beg your pardon? What? Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of fucking shit going on here. This family is wild. Do that and maybe everyone will put a stop to all this stupid feud once and for all. And we'll have just, you know, like about 70% less incest. Good word. As the village chieftains, that make us look bad. Well, you guys are assholes. Are you saying I'm to make amends with this ruffian? If he says sorry first, I guess I can make peace with him. Excuse me? You heard me. You say you're sorry first. I think not you first. No, you. No, you. No, you. How long can this go on? No, you. Another 40 years. No, you. That's going to be their epitaphs. It's going to be 2 opposing gravestones saying no, you. No, you. So you're okay with me spilling the beans to everyone? No, you. Yeah. Put her there. Jeez, are you 2 toddlers or something? With arrows, yeah. I'm real sorry for dragging you into all this, Jupiter. But now I don't think we'll need the legend of the Nephrite anymore. Here, take it, so your friend can recover. Thanks, I'll do just that. Don't marry your cousin, you weirdo. You got Nephrite's Lightstone. Thank you for everything. I'll drop by again. I'd say we're the ones who should give her thanks. I believe that things will go smoothly from here on out. Take care. I've decided after some thought to not marry my cousin. I wish you guys the best. Ew, ew, ew. That's what she's thinking as she's walking away. She's like, ugh. And that leaves me with a broken heart. Wait a minute, why? He's not gonna... Wait, is he gonna marry his cousin? Oh my god, that's also true, yeah. Oh well, at least I got the stone. Okay. Everybody's waiting for me, so I'd better get back home. I think home's this way. Mako's search for the stone is over. Double heart emoji. Jot it down in the diary? Who wouldn't? Big FTR moment. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be Venus. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, hold on me. Alright, where am I? I'm with the cat. Okay, what level am I? I am level 6. Okay. Really? I don't think we need to save it. I just saved it. What do we got? All cure. Wait, do I have anything that I can give her? Because they got like this big bag of sharing shit going on. Yeah, well, I can give her the earrings. That's really all I could do. Alright. There's some cologne inside. Okay. Weird things to put in treasure chests. Where's this cologne at? Oh, okay. It heals magic points. EPs is magic points. At least I'm not getting attacked. Oh, something happening. Hey, there's a treasure chest. What do you... Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, Artemis, here it is. It's Kunzite's Lightstone. You got Kunzite's Lightstone. End of chapter. Great job, Venus. The cat is talking. Now that this is done, let's get back to Japan. Oh, no. That can't be good. Hey, no need to worry. Probably just a light tremor or something. Don't be so nervous. Sarial Blossom. Alright, I gotta know what that is. Heals 4 EP. Alright. It has a calm scent. Fifth cousin once removed is like almost not squicky at all at that point, right? Topaz bracelet. Alright, is Topaz her gem? I guess we're gonna find out. Alright, yeah, brings her EP up, brings her, wow, attack, defense, speed, evade, everything goes up. 2 of your cousins lusted after one of your other, oh god. He was adopted, but at least he was adopted but ill, right? Oh my god. Teenagers, man. Yeah. And that's why teenagers are the worst. It's empty. Oh, hey, Flame Perch. You don't need to reserve. If you want to lurk, why, will that speed it up? The message speed? Wait. Ooh, what a cute choice. What? What is wrong with her? Everything in this game moves pretty zippily as it is, so... So, let's see. What? I didn't know that there were config options there, so thank you for telling me that. Oh dear. Ah, there was floor here before. I knew it. You knew there'd be a hole there? Why didn't you say, hey, there's gonna be a hole there? Chapter 2, In Search of the Stone, Sailor Venus. Where'd we wind up? Is this some kind of town? This is the inky blackness of space. So we fell down a hole with a village at the bottom? Oh, is that supposed to be her eyes getting used to the dark? Shut up, Dale. I saw what happened. Are you all... Hi? Love at first sight. You're the loveliest vision I've ever set my eyes on. Oh god, please tell me this guy isn't like several decades her elder. You must be the incarnation of beauty itself. I beg you, please be with me. This motherfucker renting a U-Haul right now. You know what I'm talking about. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out at some point. Oh god, the goofy has me. Ignore him, please. Come and stay at my home. Oh, that radiant smile. It makes even gods green with envy. A lovely maiden such as you deserves only the finest adornments. Oh, there's gonna be so many U-Hauls. I humbly offer you this pure yellow bloom. You got a Sariel blossom. Okay. Please allow me to show you around the village. No, I will. No, I shall. No, me. No, me. No, me. How long can this go on? No, me. 4 exclamation points. Stop it. Why are you guys even doing this? Just run. None of those guys are like, whoa, a talking cat. I'm not controlling this, by the way. So. At least that was shorter than the no you. There's an alert popping up there. Let's get rid of that. Okay. I think this is supposed to be funny. In here. Tuck inside this house. Yeah, there surely won't be any men in here, right? Oh, the other people can't hear them? Okay. Hey, Artemis. Did you notice that there seem to be only men in this village? It's pretty strange. It was the 90s, alright, yeah. Just seeing if there's anything around here. Alright. Men aren't allowed in houses. Is nobody home? Speak of the devil. Someone's coming! Oh, yeah, get in the bed. That makes a lot of sense. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Motherfucker. That makes so much sense. Just get in the bed. That's what they want. Fuck. What the fuck? The cats can be understood by everyone. They have to pretend to be nonverbal, only meowing cats around others. Oh, okay. I know you're in here. You've got a lot of nerve to sneak into a house of the renowned Darcy. Darcy. I think we've been found out. Well, well, someone's been sleeping in my bed. Well, it was just right. Maybe I should just give him a little look-see. What'll we do, Artemis? I think we should go out of hiding and hope he's friendly. Wait, no, the problem is the people in this village are too friendly, though. It's your call. Meow, meow, meow. I'm sorry. I crashed into town, and the next thing I knew, I had a bunch of guys chasing me. Oh, yeah, they don't give a fuck. That makes sense. I'm called Venus. Beautiful. Such a gorgeous lady. I think I must be in love. You're the spitting image of the goddess. This is so fucking creepy. Because they're supposed to be like 15 years old. Venus, huh? What a pretty name. It suits you perfectly. Oh, it's Turkey? Okay. Thanks for the compliments, but, Excuse me. The men in this village have forgotten beauty like yours. What's this place called? Rias Village. I'm sure you've noticed, but only men live here. Venus, may I call you by name? What have you been doing? Yeah, that's fine. But I've still got a few questions about the village. Is it inside a cave or something? Never mind that for now. You know, I think I speak for all the men in Rias when I say that I'm glad to see a visitor. And such a beautiful one to boot. Yeah, thirsty turkey, right? Oh, Artemis, did you hear? He called me beautiful. I guess he did. You guess? And just what does that mean, Artemis? Yeah, she really don't care if he hears the cat because she's having a whole ass conversation right in front of him. Nothing, I promise. We'll have to throw a feast tonight in your honor. I'll take some time to prepare. I don't know, I think Evie might have been right because nobody's reacting to like, wow, that cat can talk. Would you spend some time in the village until then? I was like, I ain't got any other goddamn choice, huh? The feast tonight is going to be wonderful. Just looking around. There's no men in Turkey. There's no women in Turkey, apparently. Where are all the women at? All right, let's start looking around. That a vision of loveliness such as you has graced our village brings me an undescribable joy. So, Sarah, what you're saying is it's full of pussy. What is that? All right. I could see you 100 times and still feel dazzled by your beauty. Well, no. You're going to love the feast tonight. Are they going to eat me? Is that what's going to happen? They're going to be like, you are the guest of honor at a feast. Tonight, I'm going to dress up to the nines. That's a thing that people in Turkey definitely say. Oh, they got hella cats, huh? Pussy everywhere. It's pretty hot here in Rias, but it's pretty relaxing too, so it evens out. Hey, it's a puzzle piece. It's an incel convention? Oh dear. It might be. Come here, you. The festivities are going to be held in the temple. Oh my god, she's like, where's the hashish at? Wait a minute, that's not a bong. The most important room in Lord Kunzite's temple is in its heart. A statue in his image is enshrined there, and there may or may not be something special to it. Cool. Will today be the best day of my life? Or the worst day of my life? Worst day of your life so far? Wait, what script? You're proud of what script? That will all depend on your answer, Lady Venus. Ah, hey, Gray. Alright, nothing going on here. Oh, you worked on the translation? I must have missed that. Well, it's a pretty good translation so far. This is a fucking weird-ass game, though. Although I like weird games, so it's all good. I mean, What do you guys think is the weirdest RPG I've played on here so far? Yeah, I read most of that, but then I was like, I gotta read the rest. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you're Vivify 93? Well, oh, you did a good job on this. Maybe when things quiet down, we can spend a little time together. Maybe not. Actually doing RoboTrek next after this, Alice. Might as well save it. Live Alive was pretty fucking weird. Like, it was really, really good, but it was also fucking weird, right? There's another village west of here called Sariel. It's the yin to our yang, an all-woman village. Oh my lord. Do y'all get together once a year for an ice cream social? Oh yeah, I definitely will revisit Live Alive at some point. There's no way that I would not ever play that again. That game was too good. I hope that you'd stay a while after the feast. I think I might have been in this house already. Yep, dressed to the nines. That's totally a thing that people in Turkey say, dude. I hope that you'll kiss my ass, sir. I have a little something for you, Lady Venus, but you're not going to get it until after the feast. It's not your penis, is it? 'Cause no. What do you got? All right, well, let me see what she needs. Little is right. I got a little something for you. So I have earrings and the topaz bracelet. All right. So I'll get an anklet. There we go. That helps. It's a thong. My alluring temptress, I pray that... Play? Did not say play. I pray that we're bound by the red string of fate. I'm gonna tie a red string on your neck, sir. Many rare gemstones are mined around this village. See the ring I'm wearing? It's set with the elusive Rias Topaz. You are so flexing, my dude, and I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, Topaz, great. Okay, so you want the real talk, Medic? Okay, so Ni no Kuni 2 is a lot better than the first game, but it's still not amazing. You know what I mean? Like, it drags on, and there's these weird difficulty spikes, which is weird because most of the game is ridiculously easy. Oh, Lady Venus, welcome to my humble abode. Alright. Wait, hold on. So there's no way this guy lives alone, right? He's got 2 beds, right? So this is my thought. This is the one he sleeps in, and this is what he blows his nose on sheets there. That's canon now, right? We're gonna etch that into the Sailor Moon canon. So should I go in here? Let's see what's going on. I'm afraid preparations for the feast are still underway, Lady Venus. Perhaps in the meantime, you should speak with the men in the village. I've had enough of the men in the village. I promise the festivities will begin soon. If they've calmed down a bit, I don't see any harm in talking to the villagers. Yeah, okay. So yeah, well, I did like Ni no Kuni 2 more than Ni no Kuni. It's still Ni no Kuni. You know what I mean? Wait, what? Wait, he said something else. He asked me to marry him, but now he's not saying that. Okay, there must be somebody that I missed. My dear Lady Venus, I promise to propose to you after the feast. Oh yeah, we have a Discord event if you're interested, Flame. I'm pretty sure I went in all the houses, so... There might have been somebody that I missed. It looks like you just gotta talk to everybody. So it must have been somebody outside. Come here, you. Hope that you'll stay a while. Yeah, probably not. Going back to Japan. Take like several showers in a row. Oh my god, get out of my way. Yeah, I know nothing of Sailor Moon. This is actually the first bit of Sailor Moon media that I've ever consumed. Alright, they're all starting to say this. Maybe they say that when you've talked to them once. That's the... So that you know you've talked to that person. I hope you'll dance with me during the festivities. Oh, and the cat says when you're right. Let's head to the venue and check things out. They should be done setting up by now.
The cat is talking again.
Oh, this fucking goofy-ass music again. Lady Venus, you're just in time. The feast is ready. Yeah, point me toward the women village. Well, they're certainly doing whatever the hell that is. Why is she just, like, laying on this dais? Am I about to be sacrificed to their god? Is that what's gonna happen? This is a Sailor Moon Tetris attack clone? Well, that's just paddled upon then, right? Speen! We should get back to Japan as soon as possible. I missed the first thing the cat said. Aw, don't be such a party pooper, Artemis. Besides, I think they'd notice if I snuck away right now. Let's wait a little bit longer. The festivities are just beginning. This guy's he's doing whatever that is, and he's doing it well. Lady Venus, are you enjoying yourself? Not particularly. I mean, I thought, wait, feast usually means food. So far we got spinny guys, braziers, dais. Where's the food at? A party without any ladies would be pretty boring, don't you think? Yeah, real fucking talk. Oh, it's Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo's fun. Puyo Puyo's a lot of fun. Is this the room with the food? Probably not. Oh, there's evil people in here. That's great. Okay. I'm the one enticed by food. Alrighty, that jerk who took Kunzite Stone is around here somewhere. Go and find them. If somebody gets in your way, make them hurt real bad. And so the incredible Ishtar begins a super good search for the stone. Super good search for the stone. You know, seeing as how we have a translator in the chat, I'm going to theorize that that's not a translation error. That bad grammar is just the way this character talks. And I'm sure that Flame's about to say, yes, that's true. She just talks like that. Not everybody in the world has perfect grammar. I bet Lady Apsu's going to give me a fat reward when I find it. Heart emoji. Not on my watch. Oh my god, who are you? I'm the pretty soldier who fights for love and for beauty, Sailor Venus. Wasn't Kirby's Avalanche the game that guy streamed? Wait, who is that guy? That's how she talks, right? Your little scheme is over. Wait, what are you talking about? Manic. You don't have to be all like someone we don't raid anymore. Narrow it down a little bit more than that. Okay, hold on. Somebody's texting me. Let me just see if that's anything I need to look at. Oh, it's Marielle. Let me just let her know I'm live. She sent me some video of like her kid. There's a few people we don't raid anymore. Your little hi Gibbsy, who is a good boy. As long as I'm here, evildoers will never do as they please. Ugh, whatever. Just get out of my face. Hey, everybody, can you, like, take care of her? Please? Oh, wait, but I'm not, like, a good level, am I? Are you talking about Fel? I don't remember him ever playing Kirby's Avalanche. Alright, let's do this one. It's Chocolate Rain. Oh, that was easy. That was like Vanilla Rain right there. Level up. Gah! I'm enjoying it. It's a good game. Thanks for coming by, Flame Perch. I stream every day. Variety of different games, but I do like a lot of RPGs. I'll be continuing this throughout Thursday streams. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember Phil ever playing a game like that. He usually plays new games, not old games. Wait a minute. Manic, are you talking about Pun? Because Pun was playing, it wasn't a Puyo Puyo game, it was Panel to Pun. He was playing Pokemon Puzzle League. And he was drunk. That was Pun, not Fel. He didn't dance. He would just fall out of his chair. The stone's been taken. Then you show up. This just totally isn't my day. Oh, you dumb meanie. Oops, what'd I do? Wait, the statue moved. You dumb meanie. Sick burn, bruh. Eep, that was spooky. Good thing I've got this barrier thingy to protect me. When I've played Final Fantasy VI. When statues move, bad shit happens, okay? Yeah, and they do kind of share half of a brain cell, I would say. No mitochondria. Uh-oh, I think everybody got turned to stone. Wait, I'm stone. I'm hard. She made me hard. Except for the cat. The cat's fine. Guys, the cat is fine. Works for me, heart emoji. This Venus chick's a rock now, too. Sarah's, you're right. Sailor Stoned. No, I think that's you, Sarah. You're Sailor Stone. But there's still a major downer. I've got to find that Kunzite stone, or else the king's gonna get all better. And I'm no good at finding stuff. Grr. Well, that didn't last long. Venus, you're okay. Yeah, I have protagonist powers. Plot armor, you know? Alright. Alright. Let's look around a bit. Oh, there's not much going on here. Alright, I guess back to the party. Maybe they put out the fucking, they put out the food. Oh, no, they're all rock. Grind. Heck! He's still alive in there. That's actually kind of fucked up. Alright. I guess I could leave the village now. Huh? What in the world? Yeah, it happened out here too. Yeah. Fucking 15-year-old in a miniskirt shows up and everybody in the village gets hard as a rock. It do be like that. Sick fucks. Wait a minute, a sexy fox woman seduced us? What are you talking? I didn't see that part. You're just fucking with Moogle, I think. No, we'll just show you this over here because it's probably important. Oh, we're fucking with Moog, yeah. Yeah, she had huge tits. Moog. 6 huge tits, just like a fox would. Everybody was turned to stone. Artemis, we've got to do something. Let's solve this by walking. Alright, once I get random battles, I want to get her to level 11, according to my notes. There we go. I should probably have saved it before doing that, because I know this can get... Let me save it now, I guess. Akumata and Giwaku. Alright. I'll do that. Chocolate rain. She breasted boobily toward the stairs and titted downwards. And I got a puzzle piece. Alright, cool. What level am I? Level 7? Alright, it wouldn't take too long to get to level 11. 7, 11, good. When did this become Phantasy Star 4? Bro, look at this shit! She coming at me in fetish gear. Damn. She's like, I am ready for combat sex. Another puzzle piece and a level up. All right. When you're ready for combat sex, you're ready for combat sex. Yeah. Finger guns. Wait, our ball pack? Who's ball sack? I don't know what our ball pack is, but... Oh, it's rice ball pack. That's what it is. She's Pan in your head canon? Okay. Maybe she's Pan curious. That'll sound like a jackass. Alright, level 8. Look at me, I'm ready for combat sex. Splat. Level up. So it's at level 9? Yep, level 9. Mega. It's a good thing leveling up heals you because I don't have access to the inn right now. Got my rice ball sack there. Burr. Casual sex, competitive sex, survival sex, options sex, sex it to home screen. What the fuck, Alice? Oh boy. Sex it to home screen is one thing that I never thought I'd read or say. On stream or off. I'm pretty sure that enemy is topless, too. Topless. T-O-P-L-E-S-S. Topless. She's like... Ah. Oh, sorry. There's another level up. Is that level 10, I think? Yep, okay. Tapas! T-A-P-A-S, tapas. They certainly do be throwing a lot of healing items at me. How does one score in competitive sex? Well, there's a panel of judges, and I guess they get you for, like, duration, how satisfied the partner is, you know, how many different positions, right? And how much noise you make, too. Oh, there you go. You just get a bunch of aces to judge it. I could see June being there like, that was good with the counterclockwise twist at the end, but you really fumbled the cunnilingus portion. I'm going to have to give you a 7.2. You're fucking with the stars. Actually, I don't even think that character's topless. I think what we have here is we have a backless one-piece bathing suit that she's wearing backwards. I think that's what's going on. We should be the ones in charge of television? Oh my god. Can you imagine the ratings? Alright, that should be level 11, which is what, Yep, okay. Would cable be dead, or would people start to watch TV again? You're like, I'm gonna watch combat sex. Too much food. I know that feeling. I did eat a hell of a lot of those ribs. Where was that? Here we go. It's a shame I can't just push them out of the way, right? We gotta find the Village of Women and find out if they are as hard as well. How was the grilled chicken? You said it was well seasoned, but like overall, did you enjoy it?
Mika.
I chrono triggered her whole shit. Paramount bought Wattpad to look for ideas for new show. Oh! I hope that's a joke, yep. Along with Kickstarter doing NFTs, right? Ugh. Burger would have been better? Okay. They must have a damn good burger. But good on you for trying to branch out, right? Oh, by the way... Oh, let me... Where's my phone at? Oh, it's probably sitting on the charger. Never mind. Ah, it's fine, it's fine. I was going to open Pokemon Go and see if there was any, like... anything that I want. NecroVMX presents the shit that fucked. What am I, Butters? The poop that took a pee? Come on. Sausage and onion pizza, that's pretty top tier right there, man. Although I prefer sausage and pepper, sausage and onion, that's pretty top tier. I like sausage and onion pizza. Good choice. This must be the village, or close to it at least. Yep, pavement. Civilization. Oh, they're not all hard. Welcome to Saria, Lady Venus. May I help you with something? How the fuck do you know who I am? Only women live in this village. Yeah. It's by far the superior village. The other one was creepy. Let me ask you something, right? If a dude fell from the sky, like if it was literally raining men, you wouldn't be all like, oh my god, you are an Adonis, please marry me, let's have a feast in your honor. You'd just be chill about it, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Sausage and pepperoni? Nice. I already talked to you. What a cute kitty. Does he always follow you like that? Yep, pretty much. It's like Gibbs. Only a cat. Oof, oof, I'm a cat. Madame Verna has taken care of us through thick and thin. If you're in need of aid, don't hesitate to pay her a visit. Alright, but let's talk more about this thick. They are actually a pizzeria. Let's not forget these things. I don't think I need the inn, but there's going to be a save point. Let me just see. Do I need the inn? I really do not. I am at full health. Alright. The video game advertisements. Yeah, if you guys remember, I made my predictions. When does it end? Does anybody know what time it ends? Because I would it would be cool because I did my predictions on stream. It would be cool to like look over the winners on stream and see if how much I got right. But if not, I can always do it tomorrow. Are you tired? Please stay a night here. I already did. I slept in that bed. Start at 7:30, not sure. Okay, yeah, let me know if you can, because it'd be cool if at the end of the stream I went and looked at the Game Awards winners and saw how many I got right. Madame Verna is descended from a line of magi. She foresaw your arrival in our village, Lady Venus. Just now I saw a wave of darkness coming from the east. Now, it was actually a wave of dorkness. Oh, you meant the stone thing, yeah. What in the world was it? Bunch of men. Oh my, it's Lady Venus. I'm so happy I could meet you. How do you know who I am? Oh. It's a pleasure to meet you, Lady Venus. Huh? How do you know who I am? That's what I've been wondering. I just got here. I am called Verna. Yeah, but that doesn't answer my question. Lady Venus, please follow me. Okay. And then Bananarama was playing somewhere. Wait, that's me! A Wonder Woman game? I'm kind of curious to see who develops that. Is that a statue of me? I'm so glad I have my clothes on. Yes, that's right. But I barely know anything about this place. The answer is simple. You have visited Sariel in a previous life. Monolith? Oh, let's fucking go. Alright, cool. I'm down. Past life stuff, huh? The Moon Kingdom... Hey, she's very chill about... Oh, past life. Yeah, I gotcha. The Moon Kingdom had fallen, and so had this village. Yeah, but the Flash game was like on Game Boy Color. I don't think we can count that. And the Green Lantern game was alright, but it was like a movie tie-in. So. When the holy light of the moon once again fell upon the ruins, I knew the truth. Both you and Princess Serenity were reborn in this era. Is that so? Verna, something awful happened. Everyone in Ria's village has turned to stone. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, but that's a million years ago, Gray. It must have been caused by that wave of darkness. Unfortunately, I'm at a loss on how to free them. But perhaps Sage Radina might know. Where can I find her? Leaving the village and heading north, you'll find an ancient keep known as Zaxxon. Sage Radina will be there. This much is certain, but... Thank you, Verna. If you go through the Master System, make sure you play Phantasy Star. That game is dope. I'm off to restore Rias, then. Please take care. Beasts have taken to roaming outside the village lately. Alright, I noticed. I wasn't finished really looking around the town, so... The Hulk game... There were a few Hulk games, and they were all, like, pretty good. Like the 3D ones, not the 2D ones in the 90s. North of here is Zaxxon Keep. Welcome to Saria, Lady Venus. May I help you with something? Yes, Bring me and my cat your finest ale and cakes. Have you encountered the Sariel Blossom yet? It brings good fortune. It hasn't to me yet. I mean, I have it. It just hasn't given me good luck. Why did I talk to you again? There's no reason. The car half boxing gloves. Oh my god, that was some choice shit right there. You don't have anything I want. I'm just trying to see if there's any puzzle pieces or anything around. Only women That's true. Maybe intent matters, right? If you're given the flower by a bunch of thirsty chuds, is no good, right? Let me also look around the temple more. It doesn't look like there's any puzzle pieces here, so I should look at the puzzle though. Nobody ever talks about Wolfenstein 2009. It's actually impossible to get that game now. It's there's some pretty complicated legal rights involved in that game, due to the fact that it came out right around the time that the Wolfenstein IP was being handed over from Activision to Bethesda. Why does this look like it has like a weird, like, fucking evil clown face right here? The only way to play it now is if you can track down, like, somebody who's selling a physical copy of it with, like, the actual, like, disc. It's pretty much almost lost media other than that. Which, as a video game preservationist advocate, I find that horrifying. Okay, yeah. Can't sleep, clown will eat me. Can't sleep, clown will eat me. Alright, let's see. We just gotta go find this place. Apparently, once I get there, I should hit level 15. Ugh. Chocolate rain, some stay dry while others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. Is this the place? Yeah, this looks like a castle to me. This very European castle in a place that's supposed to be Turkey. Because why not? What? Why does your brother hate Jim Stuff? I think Jim Stuff's great. Ew. Not every game needs to be a 10, that's true. Dogba! Calm down, Moogle. All right, well, we're gonna be gaining levels, and oh my god, they're actually hitting me. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my hit points now. Hold on. Challenge is happening to me. So we're gonna get to level 15. Two left and woke. That's why I like Chib stuff. Is that a whip or a tail? Why not both? If Smeargle can paint with its tail, this lady can whip you with her tail, right? I think it's supposed to be a whip, though, to be honest. I like the little doodles, because it's like a notebook, the little Sailor Moon doodles in the menu. I just noticed that now. I didn't notice it, like, the last 2 times I streamed this somehow. Dogba. Level up! Yeah, well, it wasn't really advertised, you know? Oh, I leveled up. I don't need to heal. And maybe now I'll outspeed them. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a tail. They do have cat-like features, and they seem to be meowing when they attack, so it could be a tail. Glad I have all these healing items. And literally piss and vinegar. Boy, I tell you what, I wish I was full of piss and vinegar. Wait a minute, that sounds fucked up. Alright, hold on. Oh no! Okay, we're good. I think it was Dogba? I'll tell you when next time I run into it. It seems like it's the only enemy in here. It's like Dogba or some shit. Yeah, it's Dogba. D-O-G-B-A. Baracus. It's a whip. Okay. Just the way she's holding it, like near her ass, you know? Makes me think, hey, that could be a tail, right? Oh no! Well, good thing I saved recently. Here we are. Alright. Well, that sucked. That one did extra damage. Oh, let me take a look. It's Dog Bar. And she doesn't look like she has cat features, it's just the sprite's kind of whack. Okay. There was a video game based on the Sum of All Fears? Well, I guess they did every other fucking Tom Clancy novel, right? No, that wasn't Tom... Yeah, it was Tom Clancy, wasn't it? No. No, it wasn't. Who wrote that? Was it Tom Clancy? My brain is not firing on all cylinders today. A Ghost Recon Club? I thought so. It was with, the movie version had, Ben Affleck in it. And I think what's his name? Morgan Freeman was in it. It was a pretty good movie. But I didn't know they made a game out of it. But then again, every other Tom Clancy thing became a... Was it Tom Clancy? It is, okay. For some reason in my head, I'm like, it wasn't, and I'm like, but it is, right? And my head's like, no, you're wrong, you're stupid, you're making an ass out of yourself. Hey, here's another level up. So I never read the Jack Ryan books, but I've seen all the movies. The only thing that I haven't done is I haven't watched, like, the show based on Jack Ryan, which I'm pretty sure was, like, on Netflix or something. God, that puzzle's got to be getting, like, close to being completed, right? There's only 3 more pieces. Gee, I wonder what it's going to be when it's finished. Oh, it was Amazon Prime. Okay, that's right. They do a Rainbow Six movie? No. I'm pretty sure the only Tom Clancy novels that have made it into films are the Jack Ryan films. Because there was the Hunt for Red October. There was The Sum of All Fears, that was way later. There was Clear and Present Danger, that was my favorite. There was Patriot Games, and there was Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit. And then there was just like the one that was like the TV show, which, as Evie pointed out, was actually on Amazon Prime. Better than Clive Barker's Jericho? Oh dear. That didn't come out of his butthole? Is it from the butthole of Clive Barker? Alright, they're still outspeeding me, but they're not doing as much damage. So I can do like maybe 2 or 3 battles before I... There's a few others? What other movies are based on Tom Clancy shits? I see, I don't know all that he wrote, you know? Like, I know he wrote Rainbow Six. And that became a whole fucking series. First Shot? Okay. I've never heard of that one, to be honest with you. I've also heard that, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard it, that Tom Clancy was a huge chud. Redcon 1? Well, fuck Ubisoft anyway, right? Yeah. I've heard that he was just a gigantic chud. Wait, I can't wait till I'm faster than these enemies. What level am I right now, anyway? Level 13. You know what I feel like I should do? I should go back into the place and heal. And maybe buy some more healing stuff, because I used a bunch of those healing things. I'm going to have other healing things, but those are like the really good ones that healed all your health. Oh, it might be a tad toxic. Really? Just a little bit? Just a tad? Here we are. A little bit toxic, a little bit. This costs money. I have money. Shut up and take my money. Welcome to Mario Kart. Even this part sounds like Mario Kart when you're doing your victory lap. Is that a Simpsons joke? I didn't get it then, and I don't get it now. Oh wait, I said I was gonna buy supplies. Yeah, I don't. The problem is I don't know who Robert Ludlum is, so I didn't get like. I just like kind of got the joke that it was somebody uncool, but his books were dedicated to Ronald Reagan. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Honestly, it looks like these box lunches are the best healing items I can get. Let me get like a bunch. Oh yeah. Yeah, he totally was. It's the books you buy at the airport. Him and John Grisham, right? And Dan Brown. Well, they've got good taste in games, because Binding of Isaac is dope. Oh my god, yeah, he's a shitter. Just King and Grisham, yeah. I've never read a John Grisham novel either, but I've read plenty of Stephen King novels. Some of them were very good, some of them were just good, and some of them were bad, you know. A wide variety. Do you have anything by Robert Ludlum? Something like, I get it that the joke is that you're asking for Robert Ludlum at a place that only sells Stephen King and John Grisham, but who the fuck is Robert Ludlum? Alright, they're still outspeeding me, but they're doing a lot less damage. What level am I now, anyway? Level 14? We want to get to level 15. Alright. No, The Hobbit is a pretty short read. I think I was in like the 3rd or 4th grade when I read it. It was actually assigned. use all these orange Juliuses. Alright, well... I think I speak for everyone when I say... We get it. That's enough of the Tom Clancy chuddery, right? We get it. Guy was a chud. There's some pretty good movies based on his books, but he ain't shit, right? Like I said, Clear and Present Danger, really good movie. Tom Clancy, not a good person. Only music of John Grisham movie adapt. That is such a that doesn't even sound like a Simpsons joke. That honestly sounds like something out of Family Guy. Like, what the fuck were they thinking on that one? I'm not one of those people that says, like, The Simpsons suck now, right? Because, yeah, there's good episodes and there's bad episodes. And guess what? Classic Simpsons, there were bad episodes then, too. But that sounds pretty bad. It sounds like a Family Guy joke, right? Where's the... Oh, here we go. Here's all the good healing stuff. That's totally a Family Guy level joke. Wait a minute. Was the... I think I've seen that. Was the Fantasyland called Equalia, and it turned out her friend was, like, really not okay in the head? I actually remember that episode now that you mention it, and I didn't like it. That was quite a while ago. Like, I wouldn't... Like, I don't even know if that counts as modern Simpsons. It's like mid-level, like, Simpsons, but I didn't like that episode. And I remember that was a really... Whatever season that was, I think it might have been season 21-ish. Oh, there was a level up I was looking for. Hold on, let me find out what season that was. Because I remember that was a really strong season. And then that episode came on, and I was like, whoa, that one wasn't good. Let's see. Simpsons Equalia. I remember the only gag that I thought was good was when the bullies were after them, and then one of the bullies, like, changed his mind and started, like, becoming, like, an Equalia weirdo. Lisa the Drama Queen, season 20. That's right. Episode 9. So here's the reason why I don't think it counts as modern Simpsons. Because I believe The Simpsons is on season 32 or something now. Let me see. Yeah, 33, actually. So that was actually 13 years ago. 13 seasons ago, at least. So, yeah, upper, middle, like, you know. Or maybe it is modern Simpsons, and we're now in post-modern Simpsons, right? I do remember that because I thought that season, which was season 20, was actually quite strong until that episode. I remember not liking it. Yeah, and she just abandoned her friend in the end. I didn't like that one. I didn't like the premise. I didn't like the way they treated it. It wasn't that funny. Guys, I'll be right back. I do gotta pee real quick. And then we're gonna continue through this dungeon since I did get the level up I was looking for. Remaining relatively calm, You're too cute. My dick. Yeah, I remember that episode now. Damn, it's interesting that we both came to that conclusion that it wasn't that good. But yeah, that was 13 years ago. Holy shit, because I remember, like, shit. I remember watching it. Like, when you said the thing about her friend's father, it was a music teacher who only teaches music from movies based on John Grisham novels, I didn't remember that joke. As soon as you said Fantasy World, I'm like, wait. Equalia? That shit sucked. Alright, I can close that Wikipedia tab now. Alright, so I am level 15, right? This is for people who want technobabble during phone sex? Wow. World of Warcraft parody episode? Oh my god, that was a strong one. Where Marge went and played it was like World of Warcraft. That was a good one. And I remember, like, she runs into Bart's character, insists on being his mom in the game. Alright. Oh, here we go. That was Everquest. Yeah, I mean, it seemed to be based on pretty much any MMO, but Warcraft was really big at the time. Can I? Oh, we can go fast. Okay, I think that's probably why the thing said level 15, because that's when you start outspeeding these things. Because they die in one hit, but they were going first. It was called Everquest? Okay. Well, there you go. See that, Manic? Not every MMO is World of Warcraft. I remember that, yeah. Marge got really into it. There was the evil Shadow Knight, which turned out to be Bart. And Marge was actually proud of him that he killed so many people in the game. She's like, my son's an evil knight. A very successful evil knight. Oh, I guess we're going up here. Hey, there is a save point. I'm always doing that. I wish it would put you on save when you're doing this. Okay. Ah, here we go. No, it wasn't called Neverquest, was it? Hold on. Wasn't it called, like, Shadow Realms or something like that? Hold on. I'm just going to type in Simpsons MMO episode. Marge Gamer was the name of the episode. Wasn't it like Shadow Realm or... Earthland Realms. That's what it was called, Alice. Earthland Realm. I knew Realm was in there. It was Earthland Realms. Yeah. Dog bar of the hill people. Oh, here's something. Oh, I don't think this is right. Neverquest was in the Simpsons game. Okay, wait. I think that's if I go the other way. That's not what I was looking for. That is an old reference, yes. Fucking Lothar the Hill people. That was, what's his face? Speaking of the Simpsons, it was, Phil Hartman, wasn't it? Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such films as blah, 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 and all that, yeah. Alright. I think this is the alternate way of getting to this place. Okay. Lothar of the Hill people. I'm pretty sure that Lothar was Phil Hartman. Dana Carvey's in there, well, yeah. He was like one of the Lothar's buddies or something. John Lovitz. Yo, John Lovitz is great. Okay. Alright, here's something. Who's that? I can feel a powerful evil aura. Who dares disturb my slumber? All who intrude must pay the price. Die. A ghost? Ah, geez, Artemis, I don't think I can handle this. Come on, Venus, get a grip. Oh, she's sliding towards me. Radina. Oh, Lamia, your flesh that remains, I shall take as my food. Let's do this. Nice. Oh, fucked her up. And I got a Rias Topaz, which is, I guess, the thing that I needed to get. Ah! What, huh? Snake tits? I thank you. Some manner of foul presence was controlling me. Would you be so kind as to tell me your name? I am the pretty soldier who fights for love and beauty, Sailor Venus. Does she always introduce her like that? She can't just say Venus? We must Robert Goulet for this stream. Fix on it. Of course. I'm called Sage Radina, Lady Sailor Venus. Does she always introduce herself like that? I was once your faithful servant on Earth, and you stand before me once again, like in a dream. I hate to interrupt your adoration, but I have some bad news. Not always. They all do? Oh, dear. Everyone in Rias village has turned to stone. What could have happened? Ah, the village protected by Lord Kunzite. Ages past, the two of you used to meet there, my lady. So it was restored, thanks to the reincarnation of the Prince of Earth. Fallout Gym Neighbors. A ward was created on the off chance that Kunzite wouldn't reincarnate. Somehow, it was never removed. As for the men of Rias being turned to stone, it was likely punishment for disrespecting Lord Kunzite's statue. But why am I okay then? Lord Kunzite ensured that the ward would cause you no harm, Lady Venus. I thought it just didn't affect women. Release the hounds. So I'm the only exception? Well, you and the cat. In your previous incarnation, Lord Kunzite was smitten with you. Oh. But the village, right? How do we fix the village? Use your sacred power on the stone. In doing so, the village should return to normal. Sacred power? I thought my power was kicking really hard. So it looks like it's only expanded in the game, huh? In this game right here. What do you mean? I speak of the holy light that you possess. I think Gunny's getting in trouble again. Since when do I have a holy light? I mean, I can shoot beams, which is pretty cool, but a holy light? That's it! She means crescent beam. Originally, your soldier powers weren't meant for just for offense. He's been doing this thing where he gets let out and then he refuses to come back in. Really? Gibbs does it sometimes too, but he's not as bad as Gunny about it. Gunny's been doing it like almost every time he goes out. Well, it's worth a shot. We need to get back to Rias right away. Holy light! It's okay. That was to get Gunny in. Holy lighter, down the long in the midnight sea. They like the cold. They love it. You know what it is okay, so we have this area outside that everybody's a critic, right? That's like a fenced off area, grass, trees, you know, and that's for them to go and run around and do their peeing and their pooping in, right? And he's getting yelled at. And they had this like excavation where they would dig and like eat the dirt there, and they just go out there and they freaking dig and they eat the dirt, and it gets Gibbs sick. He eats the dirt out there and he throws up. Gunny, no ill effect. He just eats the dirt. And I got fed up with it because they were both out there and they would not come in. They'd be like putting their nose in the dirt and eating the dirt. And I went out there and I basically excavation closed, right? Oh, hi, your nose is cold. Hello, puppy. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So I covered it with like leaves and shit so they have no idea where their excavation is. And I think Gunny's been trying to find it. And that's why he won't come in. Please, only your sacred power can save the village. Okay. So wait, should I go back to the village and... That's probably what I should do. Anything else around here? Alright, nope. Alright.
Make up.
Yeah. Oh, wrong attack. Oh, hey, 777. Well, I think I'm supposed to do it on the beam. On the beam. On the gem or something? I don't know. Yeah, they had like their pretty big hole out there. And like I said, I didn't like it because Gibbs would go out there and eat the dirt and then throw up. Gunny had like no ill effect from it. Because, you know, he doesn't have that sensitive stomach that Gibbs has, but yeah, I shut that shit down. I got tired of them doing it. So now Gibbs has been pretty good about coming in when I let him out. I go out with him too, just to watch him. But Gunny's just been terrible about it. Like the past like 2 weeks or so, he just every time you have to do something drastic like ring the doorbell to get him to come in. Level the fuck up. So he's either looking for it or he's trying to start a new hole, you know? Life is fleeting, right? You know what you could try to do? I don't know if it would help, but maybe like right before one of those regrettable meals, like take a Tums or something, you know? See if that helps. Life is fleeting. Eat the cheese. Life's too short to not eat cheese. That's why I haven't completely given up tomatoes. There's too many good things made from tomatoes. I know I'm supposed to go to the other one, but I wanted to stay at the inn and shit here. You're on my way. Where is the inn? Ludicrous speed. If I walk around at this speed, I'll find it. I thought there was an inn here. There's an item shop. There's a house. Oh, there it is. Okay. They're building a tiger trap. That must be it. They go out there and they did the dog thing, you know what I mean? But it was getting to be a problem, so I covered it up. There's leaves that I scattered all around so that they couldn't see where their little fucking dig site is. And now there's snow on top of it too, so I think Gunny's been looking. Trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, and he doesn't come in. That's why he's always getting yelled at. Uh-oh. Yep. I even said that to Gibbs the other day, because he was kind of looking around in that area, and I got, nope, excavation closed, bro. Now come on inside, it's cold. Yeah, I go out with him every time, unless it's like raining really hard, because then if it's raining, first of all, I ain't dealing with that shit, and he's not going to stay out there any longer than he needs to if it's raining. They hate the rain. They don't mind the cold and the snow and shit, but they hate the rain. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not going in there. It would make sense to go back to the statue. Okay, let's straighten out this whole situation. Why would they have a bamboo trap on their property? What are they trying to catch? There's not an apple tree there, is there? Oh, shit. Hee hee, I knew you'd be back. I'm gonna squash your mean face with this stony boy. Oh, they're a moonshiner? Wait, so it's for the feds? Yeah. Not gonna happen. I've had enough of this. Hey, why won't you stand still? That's not cool, lady. Hey, Mr. Monster, excuse me, could you do something about that chick? Oh, and she's out. Henchman's seat, really? I don't think this is gonna be a big deal. He's doing like the Heisman pose. Yeah, he's dead. Yes, they're trying to catch a charge, yeah, right? That doesn't sound good. I get nothing against people making moonshine, but that sounds like a bad idea, setting bamboo traps. Phew, that wasn't too hard. Okay, let's get this statue back to normal. So I told you, I played Final Fantasy VI. Statues move, bad shit happens. Alright, and now... Venus, use your power! I was getting to that. Hadouken! Well, that's good. Everybody back to normal? Looks like the stone's starting to melt. That would make it Lava Cat. I don't know. Oh, here, something's happening. Cinnamon apple moonshine. That sounds good. Huh? What was that? Huh? Oh, where's the girl at? The petrification seems to have faded away. Bro, it was so hard. Yeah, me too. Hey, we can move again. It was so hard I couldn't move. Oh, bro, I know. But who in the world managed to save us? It was Lady Venus. Huh? Lady Venus? Lady Venus. Lady Venus. Lady Venus, you have my eternal gratitude. Someone as gorgeous as you chose to save us. You know, there's a whole village of women just like right that way. Thank you. Here's a present to adorn your perfect lips. Got lipstick. She doesn't seem too pleased by that. No, here's something to put on your beautiful nails. Why do they have this stuff? Lipstick, manicure? They had this shit ready to go. Oh, cool. I've been looking forward to seeing gameplay of Suicide Squad, especially since it's basically a continuation of the Arkham series. That's the only thing. I mean, I do want to see what the winners are, but, like, really, I just want to see the ads, like, later. I'll watch them on YouTube, though. No, she needs a scent for her radiant neck. You got some cologne. Sonic. What? This is going a little overboard, guys. Plus, I'm, like, totally underage. Lady Venus, please accept my gift. Lady Venus. Not again. What do we do now? Same thing we did last time. Run for it. I mean, yeah, but have you considered kicking them all in the balls? That'll teach them. Let's head to Darcy's place. He's slightly less chuddy than all these other motherfuckers. 5 years. Okay, interesting. Darcy. Huh? Huh? Venus. Thank you for saving us, Venus. I knew we could count on you. I hope you'll accept this. I think it really suits your beauty. There you go. You look gorgeous just holding it. You got a Ria's Topaz. I thought I already had that. Thank you, Darcy. You've been so nice to me. I guess I have 2 of them now. Venus, if we're all done here, should we be getting back home? Oh, Artemis, you've earned a perfectly romantic moment. Sorry, Darcy. I don't want to go, but I have to. How do I get back to the surface? Ah, so you're really gonna go, huh? Well, if you go north, you'll find something that used to belong to you. It's the Ark of Sailor Venus. Supposedly it has a transporter that can take you back above ground. Hang on, how'd you know that I'm Sailor Venus? I've watched every episode of your TV show. No. I mean, it's because you have Lord Kunzite's stone. He was our master, and that stone is his symbol. The only one who could take it is Sailor Venus. The Ark was a vessel for going back and forth between the Earth and the Moon. It's always the fucking Moon, isn't it? And you were its pilot. Really? My Ark? Darcy, thanks for everything. She had her own anime? There you go, see? He watched every episode. Venus? Onion wine? What was that like? I would try it, but that sounds weird. Promise me something, okay? Say you'll come back here one day. Do I really want to take a return trip to Pennsylvania? My friends are waiting for me. I have to go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pretty good. Right. Sorry. I know I was asking the impossible. You are the goddess of beauty. To have just had a chance to talk to you is, well, it's certainly something that put a smile on my face. Darcy. I guess I only wanted to get more alone time with you. Listen, we found monsters aboard the Ark lately, so watch your back. I'll be careful, and I'll try to come back someday, Darcy. See ya. So I assume he means that cave that was blocked by the two statues, but now they're not statues, so. Let me see what this topaz shit is, though. It's a healing item, okay. Alright, well I know where I'm going. Floral. I wonder what kind of onions they use for that. I mean, since it's France, I kind of, like, I'm inclined to assume Vidalia onions, but... esports. Well, at the end of the stream, which is going to be kind of soonish, I'll look into what we have so far, and the rest I'll look at tomorrow. Giwaku's here. She's ready for combat sex. Is Giwaku from the show? Because holy... Wait, I'm gonna Google it. I gotta see if this is like a really thing. Let's see. Sailor Moon Giwaku. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it's a robot. It's a waifu robot in lingerie. Cipollini onions. Oh, okay. That is crazy. That is nuttier than squirrel shit. Okay. She and I meet in secret, but I wonder what Lord Kunzite thinks. He thinks it's fine, don't worry about it. You know what? Starting today, I'm gonna live my life the way I want. He's beautiful, even when trapped in stone. I love caramelizing onions. Such a fun thing to do, and you get to eat caramelized onions afterwards. Takes a long time, but so worth the effort. Well, you've seen the pictures of my onions. Huh? I'm the Heisenberg of candied onions. Board the Ark? Shit, yes. Wait, I'm trying to grab that. Moon Shard? That seems important. What is Moon Shard? Oh, it's just healing item. Everything's a healing item in this. Topaz Tiara. No, that sounds like equipment. It is an art form. Yeah, it totally is. Alright. Slight boost of attack, bigger boost of defense, speed goes up, evade goes way up. Yeah, put that on. I like the song, though. Red Rose. Red rain is coming down. Red rain. I don't even... Wait, where is it? Toilet. I see red berry. I don't see red rose. Could it be translated wrong and it's red berry on one thing and red rose on the other? That's what I'm thinking it is. Nope, no. Oh, it might be a key item, you think? Let's take a look. Rare items. I don't think so. Oh, sangria, nice. Very futuristic. I thought there was somebody named Chris. What the? What is it? I keep getting hit by waves of nostalgia. But as far as I know, this is the first time I've been here. Well, you know there's past life shit, so... Well, this was yours in your past life. Now that you mention it, Radina said that Kunzite and I would spend time together in Rias. Did I really love him in the past? Anything's possible, I suppose. Let's hurry, Venus. Yeah, focus, come on. Toilet? And deluxe box lunch. Shit. Fancy. I don't see anywhere other way to go. I can sense someone. You there! Show yourself! Oh, this fucking asshole. Hey! How'd you know I was here? I smelled you. Simple. No one can pull the cotton over my eyes. Cotton? It's wool. Wool, not cotton. Huh? Don't you mean pull the wool? That's what I said. Wait a minute. You've got the stone, don't you? I've had it the whole time. Hey, you. Why'd you go and steal that stone? I've been looking everywhere for it. Gimme now. God, you suck. I'm so happy to kick your ass. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, you missed. Yeah, that makes sense. I got a Nakayoshi, whatever that is. So she's doing like a malapropism. Yeah. Aw, I lost. Why are you so strong, you big bully? Bully? Heh, I'm just stronger. Like they say, the smallest cat meows the loudest. Yeah, alright, I get it. She's just full of malapropisms. Alright. Ugh, this sucks. And by the way, I'm not a cat. I think it's the smallest dog barks the loudest. Whatever. I'm gonna be Lady Apsu's favorite, no matter what. Yeah, that's hard to translate into English, you're right. Yes. Quite, yes. 10-10 Suger. Nabu, you okay? Yes. Yes? Yes. Nabu, what's going on? Do you have a new imaginary friend or something? You're totally freaking me out. Yes, quite. Excuse me. I must go. My people need me. Nabu! Oh my god, that's awesome. She's floating. Lady Apsu. What? Now I'm floating. What? Ah! Now I'm floating too. Help me. It appears Nabu has brought a companion along. I see. I suppose you may accompany us as well. She's literally a stowaway on this whole thing? That's hilarious. I deserve rewards because I'm the best soldier of them all. You literally suck, though. You're kidding, right? Whatever. Better watch out because you're going to get your just desserts. Not the first time I've heard that. Well, if we're all done here, we should go back to Japan. Everyone's expecting us back soon. Yeah, she don't seem that bright. Yeah, I bet Usagi's waiting on pins and needles. Hey, you actually got one right. But of course, you should know by now I don't mess up. Verna, Radina, and Darcy. Until the day I awaken my true power, and I'm able to make the Ark move again, this is goodbye. You know, I bet Sailor Moon could move this Ark pretty easily. Jeez, Artemis! I was trying to have a moment here. Yeah, I get it. She's very opposite in that sense. Ugh, never mind. Let's go home. Yeet! I came back down to do the thing. Mina and I are done in Turkey. Want to compose a diary entry? Yeah, I guess I do. I guess we're going to be Chibi Moon next. Chibi Moon. And it's chapter 3 finally, huh? Chapter 3. Mugen, we're going to make our own fighting games? Alright. I'm going to stop here, though. I'm going to make a save state, like, right here. But I think this is we just made a hard save. It's a good place to stop. And I kind of want to look at the Game Awards so far. See how many I got right. So let's close that. I'll go over the schedule in a bit. But first, let's go, I guess, over to this screen as good as any. And let's see if I can see what the Game Awards winners are so far, right? All right. Oh, here's IGN. Let's see. Oh, stop, Gibbs. Well, this is not telling me the winners. It's just telling me what's. Okay, some of them don't have it yet. Okay, that's why. All right, so Game of the Year they haven't announced. Best Game Direction they haven't announced. Yeah, chibi-tasticness. Yeah. All right, let's see. Best Narrative, Guardians of the Galaxy. I believe that I said it was going to be either Guardians of the Galaxy or Psychonauts, so that's good. All right. Best Art Direction went to Deathloop. I said it was going to be that or Psychonauts, definitely for that. Best Score or Music went to Nier. Nier Replicant version 1.22447. I don't think I had a comment on that because I hadn't played any of these games, so I wasn't aware of any of the what the music was. Best Audio Design, Forza Horizon 5. I nailed that one. Best Performance was Maggie Robertson for Resident Evil Village. I believe that I said it would be Giancarlo Esposito, so I guess they were like, fuck Ubisoft, right? Games for Impact went for Life is Strange True Colors. That's no surprise at all. Best Ongoing Game, Final Fantasy 14. And I think that was the only choice, right? Because, like, who cares about Apex Legend? Like, Call of Duty Warzone's popular, Fortnite's popular, Genshin's popular, but, like, right now, Final Fantasy 14 is, like, the hotness and it's all anybody could talk about. So, yeah, that's no surprise. Best Indie Game went to Kena Bridge of Spirits. I don't think I had a comment on that one because I don't know these games, so. Best Debut Indie Game, same game. Best Mobile Game went to Genshin Impact. No surprise there, right? There was no way that Pokemon Unite was going to win that. Yeah, exactly. Like, everybody's way into Final Fantasy 14 right now. Best Community Support went to Final Fantasy 14. There's no shock. Although I kind of thought that it might be No Man's Sky. But, yeah, maybe next year. Best VR AR game, they haven't announced yet. Okay, let's see. They haven't announced that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Best Action Game was Returnal. Okay. Whoa, hello. What happened? That was very loud. Star! Thank you for the raid. What's going on? You were playing Control, weren't you? I'm actually going to end soon, but I was going over the Game Awards winners. At least the ones that have been announced so far. How is it, Star? How you doing? So let's see. So Returnal won Best Action Game. I kind of thought it would be Deathloop, but all right. Best Action Adventure Game went to Metroid Dread. There's no surprise there. Best RPG went to Tales of Arise. I'm pretty sure I said that, right? I'm pretty sure that I said Tales of Arise back when I did my predictions, because there was no way that Monster Hunter Rise or Cyberpunk was going to win. So I thought, like, okay, Shin Megami Tensei, there wasn't enough hype around that. I feel like Tales of Arise was the only choice there. Oh, 3D Weekend, nice. Oh, okay, best fighting game they haven't done yet. But I just want to say that I still think it's going to be Guilty Gear. Best family game, they haven't done that one yet. Let's see, they haven't done that one. Okay, best multiplayer game was It Takes Two. Okay, it's literally in the title. Content Creator of the Year is Dream. Who cares? Best esports athlete, who cares? Simple won that one. Best esports coach, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Most anticipated game they haven't done. So, all right, let me go over all the ones that they haven't announced yet right now and see how many I'm right on tomorrow, right? So, Game of the Year, the nominees are Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. And I gotta say again that I think it's going to be Metroid. I really do think it's going to be Metroid for a lot of reasons. You could see Psychonauts pull one out, but Psychonauts is not winning the other awards, right? Metroid Dread did win an award. Best Game Direction, the nominees are Deathloop, It Takes Two, hi Gibbsy, It Takes Two, Returnal, Psychonauts 2, and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I feel like that's going to be Psychonauts. That's going to be the award that Psychonauts is going to get. I guess we'll find out tomorrow, right? Let's see. What else hasn't been done? Skipping past a bunch of these that I just went over. All right. So, best VR or AR game, I don't care. So, I'm not going to bother making a prediction, right? I don't care, right? I feel like that's just they're fucking with Kojima. Both of those, right? You think Resident Evil 4 is best VR game? Yeah, I mean, probably. But I don't give a shit, right? You're probably right, though. Innovation and accessibility. Now, this I do kind of care about. So it's Far Cry 6, Forza Horizon 5, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart, and The Veil Shadow of the Crown. And I really don't feel like I'm qualified to make a prediction there because I haven't played them. And hello, Gibbs. Hi. Okay. That's very friendly of you, Nick. Can you get out of my face? Thank you. So, but I'm interested to see what'll win. All right, so we already did that one. Let's see, skipping down. Okay, so best fighting game. I did say Guilty Gear is probably going to win that. It's up against Demon Slayer, the Hinakami Chronicles, which I've never heard of. Melty Blood Type Lumina, which it just came out. It's kind of hot, but it doesn't have the hotness that like Guilty Gear has. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is just not Smash Brothers, right? That's all it is. It's not Smash Brothers. I know it's kind of good, but it's also just like, hey, this is just not Smash Brothers. And Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, which is a re-release of like a game from 10 years ago. So I feel like Guilty Gear is like the shoe-in on that one. Best family game, they haven't announced this yet. It Takes Two, Mario Party Superstars, New Pokemon Snap, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and WarioWare Get It Together. And this is a rough one. I think that Pokemon is going to win that because I don't know much about It Takes Two. It could win because it did get best multiplayer game, so it might be that. But like, I feel like isn't Mario Party Superstars just like a whole bunch of shit from everything else? You've heard of the content creator dream, but like, what do they do? I have no idea. I'll be honest. I don't know any of the people on that list, so I have no idea what they do. They probably play like Fortnite or something. I have no idea. But like, you know, and then like Super Mario 3D World is an older game. WarioWare is new, but like, I don't know. I just feel like Pokemon Snap has the biggest chance there. Best sports or racing game. It's like F1 It's F1, FIFA, Hot Wheels Unleashed, Forza Horizon 5, and Riders Republic. I feel like Forza Horizon is going to win that one. Best sim or strategy game. We got Age of Empires 4, Evil Genius 2, Humankind Inscription, and Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, Age of Empires probably, right? That's my guess. Let's see. We did that. Bunch of esports shit. I'm skipping past all the esports shit. And then finally, most anticipated game, which is like a silly award, right? Because everybody's like anticipating different things. But it's Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Starfield. And like, for me, like, it would absolutely be Starfield if I've seen literally anything from it. Like, I can't be all that hyped for a game that barely exists other than a title, right? Zelda, we've seen, like, what? 5 seconds of footage? You know what I mean? I feel like God of War Ragnarok is going to win that. I don't give a shit about Elden Ring. I know a lot of people are hype on Elden Ring, but I couldn't care less, right? Personally. I think God of War. I think that one's a big deal. So, yeah. Let me just refresh this to see if, while I've been doing this, any other ones have been announced. Let's see. I'm just going down this just to see if any other ones got announced that I hadn't talked about. Because it's happening right now. Let's see. Mobile game. Doesn't look like it. Either that or IGN's slow on updating their website. Which could be. Yeah, Dream is the content creator. I don't know what they do. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I could find out. Let's find out. They do Minecraft. Yeah. Minecraft and other shenanigans, which means they just do Minecraft, right? He had several controversies this year and still won the award. Go figure. What was his controversies all about? Probably nothing good, right? Cheating at a speed run and a music video that people made fun of to hell and back until he took it down. Well, I guess as far as controversies go, those aren't as bad, right? Normal pills and a kid throwing them away. Oh, God, that's cringy. That's some pretty cringy stuff, like cheating at speedruns and doing stupid shit like that. But to be honest, when you said controversies, I thought you were going to say he's like a groomer or something really bad. You know what I mean? But that's not too bad. That's not too bad, right? So let's see. It doesn't say when it ends. Let me just see what they're doing right now. I'm just going to there's like a live performance of some song right now. I don't care about that. They're really trying to make this shit the Academy Awards, right? How the hell does one cheat on accident? Also, what was he speedrunning? Because I guess he's a Minecraft guy. I don't think you could really speedrun Minecraft, right? Maybe you can. How do you speedrun Minecraft? I wonder. Well, that being said, I think we're gonna stop. I'm gonna go over the schedule and then we're gonna do a raid, guys. So let me go back here. So Sailor Moon's fun. We made some progress. But let's go over the schedule for the next week or so. Stop it, Gibbs. What are they, like, racing to kill the Ender Dragon? I guess that could be it. All right, guys. So tomorrow afternoon, I will be playing Dragon Quest III: The Seeds of Salvation, and we'll see if any of my other predictions were correct about the Game Awards. Seems like I got a lot of them right. Some of them wrong, but I got a lot of them right, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I'm also looking forward to just getting back into more Dragon Quest III, so that's tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, actually, I got to talk about this very briefly. I found out that because I kept saying that, like, I turned one of my characters into a sage, right? And then I was saying that the second Zen book to make another character into a sage is near the end of the game. I found out that that's only in the Game Boy version. So basically, the only way to turn my other character into a sage would be turn them into a jester first. Get them to level 20, which would not be that hard. I might speed grind that at the beginning tomorrow. Do like the fast thing. Because like with 3 other powerful characters to carry a jester, she wouldn't have that much of a problem, right? Oh, what is Wither? Was that an expansion or something? All right, so that's tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, Dragon Quest III. Saturday night, we'll be returning with more Suikoden 2 for the PlayStation. I think we're kind of near the end of this game. There's not that many Stars of Destiny to get left, and it does seem like it's starting to wrap up, so we'll see how that goes. Sunday night, I will be playing East 1 and 2 Chronicles Plus for Steam. Also, might be wrapping this up. East 2 is not a super long game. If we finish early, I'll just move on to Oath and Felghana. Monday afternoon, we'll be finishing up The Last Blade for Neo Geo and moving on to The Last Blade 2. I don't have a scene set up for it yet, but that will be happening. Last Blade is really good. I've never played it before last Tuesday, but wow, is it good. Oh, it existed first. Okay. I don't know a lot about Minecraft. Just stuff my nephews have told me, right? Tuesday night, we'll be returning with more Chasm, the game so fun that I lose track of time when I'm playing it. So I'm looking forward to that. And Wednesday afternoon, more Pokemon Ruby version for Game Boy Advance. And Thursday night, a week from today, we will be right back here with more Pretty Soldier Sailor Moon, another story for the Super Famicom. So that's not the right screen. That's the right screen. So there's a lot of R. So when they speedrun, they don't all start with the same seed? That's weird. All right, well, I don't know. And he cheated. On accident. Come on, man. Really? Okay. It's cringy, but it's not that bad as far as controversies go. Who are we going to raid? I have several people that are actually watching the Game Awards, but I kind of don't want to stream somebody who's just streaming the Game Awards, right? I know we were just talking about it, but like, fuck that, right? Then my choices are kind of limited. I got Sakura Sushi, who's playing Animal Crossing New Leaf. And I have Cheeseball, who I haven't raided in a long time. Guess what? Surprise, surprise, she's playing Zelda 2. I don't dislike Cheeseball, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted, but I do dislike her community. So, what do you guys think? Who should I raid? Or I could just go ahead and raid somebody that's actually watching the Game Awards, but it's a lot of people doing that. What do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you. I mean, I'm assuming that's what they're doing because they're all on special events. Just raid and run. Yeah. You know what? Let's throw Cheese a raid. I haven't raided her in a really long time, and if we're raiding and running, we might as well, right? Some of you guys watch her anyway, so why not, right? Because I don't think, like I said, I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think she's a bad streamer. I just think her chat is just the worst. Let's do it. I'm going to go with something I said earlier. Wait, no, the $4 emote does not go in there. All right, guys. Yeah, everybody's in the Game Awards right now. Anyway, guys, there's your raid message. Just copy that, paste it as we head into Cheese's stream. Surprise, surprise, she's playing Zelda 2. Is it at least a ROM hack? Nah, looks like just Zelda 2. But there's that. Hopefully it's not too many like sound effects and shit. And if so, you guys could just like raid and run. But we gotta raid somebody, so we're gonna raid Cheese. She's cool, I promise. I just don't like her chat. All right, guys. I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys on Datcord. I'll see you guys on Discords. Got him. Tomorrow, Dragon Quest and all that. See you around.